Alright, so what is up everybody, DeFlame12 here, and if you're not already, make sure to go follow me on Twitter at DeFlame12_YT. Thank you. What is up everybody, DeFlame12 here, back again with the second All-NFL Division squad builder today with the NFC East, being the Washington Redskins, Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, and New York Giants. And it's pretty interesting, this one. Had to make a few big decisions, but you'll see how it all works out. At quarterback, we have Offensive Rookie of the Year, Dak Prescott from the Dallas Cowboys, followed by veteran Eli Manning. I'm not really sure what honor he won. All a blur to me. I remember MVP, I remember Rookie of the Year and stuff like that, but I really don't remember what Eli Manning won. And finally we have Kirk Cousins, and yes, I like that, from the Washington Redskins. At halfback we have rookie prodigy Ezekiel Elliott, most rushing yards in the NFL by almost 300 yards, I believe. Him and Dak as rookies really tore up the league in the regular season at least. Followed by a newcomer to the Philadelphia Eagles, LeGarrette Blount, former Patriot. I believe he led the league in rushing touchdowns this season, but I could be wrong on that. Followed by Robert Kelly from the Washington Redskins, who went ahead and took Matt Jones' starting job this year, and Ryan Matthews from the Philadelphia Eagles, because the Giants really don't have a good running back right now. At fullback, we have Keith Smith from the Cowboys, and Rhett Ellison, mover, newcomer to the Giants, who's listed as a tight end in the game. But when you put him at fullback, his rating actually goes up, so that's what he's listed as on the depth chart anyway. Wide receiver, we have actually a pretty good crew, probably better than the NFC North. We have Odell Beckham Jr. from the Giants, Dez Bryant from the Cowboys, Alshon Jeffrey, mover, newcomer to the Eagles, which it's sad to see because Alshon Jeffrey was one of my favorite players on the Bears, and it's just sad to see. Terrell Pryor, senior from the newcomer to the Washington Redskins, had a good year for the Cleveland Browns last year, and I'm sure he's expected to make big plays in Washington. Brandon Marshall, newcomer to the Giants, another ex-Bear that I really liked, and Torrey Smith, mover, newcomer to the Philadelphia Eagles. At tight end, we have one of my Florida boys, Jordan Reed, from the Redskins. Great player, had a great year last year, and if he can stay healthy, he will be a great player. Jason Witten, veteran from the Dallas Cowboys, used to be great, still good. And finally, Zach Ertz from the Philadelphia Eagles. They actually have a pretty good backup tight end too in Brent Selleck. At left tackle, we have Tyron Smith from the Dallas Cowboys, Trent Williams from the Washington Redskins, and Jason Peters from the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, these three guys are all really great. It was a struggle to decide the order of them, but this is the order I went with. At left guard, we have Alan Barber from the Eagles, Justin Pugh from the Giants, and Ronald Leary's replacement, Lyle Collins from the Cowboys. Sorry for pulling a phase of dap there. At center, we have Travis Frederick from the Cowboys, Jason Kelsey from the Eagles, and Weston Richburg from the Giants. Once again, all great players. At right guard, we have Zach Martin from the Cowboys, John Jerry from the Giants, and Brandon Scherf from the Redskins. They're all good, but I feel like Zach Martin has a upper hand on the other two. And then finally, at right tackle, we have Lane Johnson from the Eagles, Morgan Moses from the Redskins, and Chaz Green from the Cowboys, who's going to be Doug Free's replacement because Doug Free retired. So that Cowboys O-line is getting depleted, but they're still great. Still a good O-line for Dak to throw behind and Zeke to run behind. At free safety, now the safeties were kind of confusing because when I was looking at the Eagles depth chart, they didn't really list free safety or strong safety, so I just had to divide them up based on what their position was in the game. So at free safety, we have Rodney McLeod from the Eagles, Byron Jones from the Cowboys, and Sua Cravens from the Redskins, who's listed as a strong safety in this, but I think they had they had him as a free safety on the depth chart due to DJ Swearinger. But then we have Landon Collins from the Giants, who's probably the best strong safety in the league right now. Had a great season, and that Giants secondary is pretty damn good. Then we have Malcolm Jenkins from the Eagles and DJ Swearinger, mover and newcomer to the Washington Redskins. At right outside linebacker, we have Sean Lee, Devin Kennard, and Preston Smith. Sean Lee, he struggled with injuries before, but he is truly a great linebacker. Middle linebacker, we have mover and newcomer to the Washington Redskins, Zach Brown from Chinatown. He's not from Chinatown, I just like to say that. But he had a great season for the Bills last year, and I'm sure he can carry the Redskins linebacker core as because he's a great linebacker. We have Jordan Hicks from the Eagles, another great one. Mason Foster from the Redskins, who had a good year, and Anthony Hitchens from the Cowboys. Then at left outside, we have Nigel Bradham from the Eagles, Ryan Kerrigan from the Redskins, and Michael Kendricks from the Eagles. Once again, all great players. At cornerback, we have Janoris Jenkins from the Giants, Josh Norman from the Redskins, DRC, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie from the Giants, Eli Apple, all rookie from the Giants, and Orlando Scandrick from the Cowboys. If you have any idea anyone else to put here, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I just kind of had to put someone here, so I went ahead and stuck him there. But it really could have been a couple people. But you see 3 New York Giants players here. That Giants secondary is pretty good, especially considering they also have Landon Collins. But Josh Norman wasn't really all he was hyped up to be. A lot better on the Panthers. Then finally, we have the D-line. Actually, not finally, but ending off the defense, we have the D-line. At right end, we have Olivier Vernon, Brandon Graham, and Taco Charlton, the rookie from the Cowboys. And 2 other great players here. At left end, we have Jason Pierre-Paul, the one who is missing a couple fingers. Chris Long, mover newcomer to the Eagles. And Timmy Jernigan from the... What team is he on? I forget what team he's on. I think he's on the Redskins now. But on this card, he's on the Ravens. He doesn't have a movers yet, if he's going to get one. And finally, at D-tackle, we have Team of the Year, Fletcher Cox, Damon Snacks Harrison, rookie Jonathan Allen, all-rookie Maliot Collins, and Cedric Thornton. I didn't really know who to put here either, but I had to put someone, so I went ahead and put Cedric Thornton. Ending it off, we have special teams. We have kicker Dan Bailey from the Cowboys, Caleb Sturgis from the Eagles, another one of my Florida boys, and Dustin Hopkins from the Redskins. At punter, we have Tress Way from the Redskins, Chris Jones from the Cowboys, and Brad Wing from the Giants. So thank you all for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow with another NBA video. So peace out, everybody.